Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are on the trail of a Thunderstone. But in order to get it, we need to cure this person of his illness in order for the person who has the Thunderstone to give it to us. And that's what we're going to do. So, you, lady, tell me about this illness. What do you know about Peter's illness?
Can you think of anything that might help me heal Peter?
I don't know anything. I'm new here. Take care of my friend.
Alright then. You're Malda. Yeah, you probably know a lot about the illness, being his wife. Carpenter.
Greetings.
What do you know about Peter's illness?
Do you know anything about Peter's illness?
No, sorry. Better ask someone else. Farewell.
Alright then. Spoken to you already. You.
Good morning, lad.
What do you know about Peter's illness?
I offered Malada to try and cure Peter's illness. Can you think of anything that might help me?
Honestly, none of us here knows what to do. I picked some herbs from Ladder and left them in the room. That's about all I can do for them. It came over him so suddenly.
Can you at least tell me when Peter started feeling ill?
I don't remember exactly when, but I do remember that Peter was transporting goods all the way to Pechkow. He took his horse and dog and set out at first light, but he was back before noon. He said he had to turn around near Opatovitz. I have no idea what happened to him there. Maybe his horse got spooked or his dog bit him. I just don't know.
Thank you. I'll ask him if anything like that happened to him.
God be with you, sir.
So he turned around near Opatowitz. So let me just find out where Opatowitz is here. So it's there. So somewhere like here-ish, he had to turn around. Huh. Alright, well let's go see him. Is he upstairs, maybe? Let's see, is that Peter? No, that's a hired hand, apparently. One's at the other side. Are you Peter? Ah, you are. Hello, Peter.
Peter? My name is Henry. I'm here to help you.
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me. As if Mada didn't have enough on her plate already.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you.
Alright, let's figure out where we're gonna start. Let's ask about any injuries from animals. Did you get attacked by your dog?
Did you have a disagreement with your dog, by any chance?
No.
I don't necessarily mean a bite. A stray dog or a wolf can give you a fright when you're out gathering wood in the forest.
Dog is a good boy. But he can't protect us from Sigismund's cutthroats.
Oh.
He'll only make those soldiers more angry.
If you train your dog well, you don't have to worry about him not obeying you. Besides, the last time I walked around Suchdal, I didn't see any of Sigismund's men.
Rumour has it they're coming soon. And nobody cares. They act as if nothing's going on.
Except for you.
Except for me.
I get the feeling that this guy is just like, he's got apathy. He's a little depressed. I think we were right with our initial assessment. I don't think that he's actually got an illness. I think I don't think he's got a physical ailment. I think he's just got a mental illness currently. Let's say were you attacked?
When you went to Pechkow on business, did anything happen to you on the way? Did you get attacked?
I got away from them.
Well, there aren't any signs of a brawl on your body, but you look as if someone was choking you right now. I can see the veins on your neck pulsing.
Stress?
Sigismund. He's the one who's got me by the throat.
What do you mean?
Soon he'll send his army here to crush us, just like in Opatovitz. When I saw what happened there, they didn't stand a chance.
Did they have a fortress in Opatovitz?
No.
But you do have one here.
That doesn't mean anything. They'll only lay siege for us longer and we'll die slower.
I don't think I can convince you otherwise.
Let's examine the ill man by touch.
Don't be alarmed. I need to take a closer look. Let's see. No swelling. No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are cold. Your muscles are tense. And your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers. Sigismund's men.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter. It's strange.
I'm a weakling. A weakling.
Let's say you don't sleep much at night.
What are your nights like? Mladder said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. I try to sleep during the day, but it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress, I'm always hearing hoofbeats, and they startle me.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress? What's so unusual about that?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war. That's what.
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war, he'd be gathering a lot more men here than a couple of nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village. Mezoles is gone. And when I saw Opatovic, Suchdol is next. I'm sure of it.
Alright, let's examine them now.
I'll examine you. Just by eye. Pale skin. Dark circles under the eyes. A downcast expression on the face. I don't see any bruises. A few calluses and cuts on the hands. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day in the workshop.
I told you. I'm not in any pain. Just let me lie here.
Irritability. No foul odour. Bodily humours aren't leaking. And you aren't bleeding.
But I will when Sigismund's horde gets here.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchdol?
He does as he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
I reckon attacking a village protected by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund would want to do now.
The fortress is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that.
Alright. This guy is just incredibly stressed. I think that's what we're getting at here.
What am I going to do with you, Peter?
Yeah, you're naturally anxious.
There's nothing wrong with you physically, so it must be an ailment of the soul. The chamomile decoctions will help calm your mind, but you'll have to change your diet as well, so you don't just drink potions. And last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. You'll be back on your feet in no time. I'll get things ready and be back soon.
Alright, so he needs a good bit of sleep, I think, to start with. So, who do I need to speak to? Can I speak to Malada about this? Also, when's the tournament? 3 days. Okay. So, chamomile decoction, a change in diet, a prayer, and it wouldn't help to think of some encouraging words. Hey.
Good day. What would you like?
I examined Peter.
I examined Peter. His body is fine, but he's plagued by a crippling restlessness of soul.
What are we going to do about it? How do you heal the soul? A cold compress? Prayer?
Prayer certainly won't hurt, but don't worry. There are several things that could help Peter. Making the chamomile decoction is important. It's made of wine, chamomile, and sage. You boil them briefly together and strain it. It's not hard, and even if you don't do it exactly right, it'll still help Peter.
Would you bring him some before I learn to brew it?
I'll get everything. Just keep at it and don't give up.
Very well, but hurry. I'm worried about what's going on in his head, and that he'll do something to himself the Lord can never forgive. Take care.
Now, are the herbs that were put in the room, do those happen to be the ones we need? I don't believe so, no. Oh, wait, maybe over here? No, there's just some herbs in the room. Alright. So, first of all, we have to go and look for the bits for a chamomile decoction. Do we have an apothecary in town? I don't know. We might. It's a big enough town. Let's see. Now that it's daylight, we can properly explore a little bit.
Your service, sir.
You happen to have an apothecary somewhere. Grocer? Yeah, that's not really what we're looking for. We're kind of looking for something a little bit more specialized than that. I do like how the markets in this second map are very different. Like in the first map, everyone had their own shop. In this map, there's a lot more stalls and other such things. It's like, it doesn't make a huge difference gameplay-wise, but it's just like, it's a nice little change. It's just, oh, right, this is how they do things here. Okay, you're not selling what I need. Anything over here? Don't think so, no. No signs for an apothecary. Anyone in the center happen to be an apothecary? Probably not, right? Nope. Guard. Can I... No, I was wondering if I'd speak to him and ask him for directions. No. Very optimistically walking at him there. We are going to have to go somewhere else. Or I'm going to have to learn what chamomile looks like.
I have to go now. Farewell.
Right. Get on Pebbles. Let's have a look here. So yeah, there's a couple of grocers. We could head into... Oh, actually, we know there's an alchemy bench in there. Let's head into the fortress. Although we are obviously going to make Peter feel a little uncomfortable because we're taking our horse there. But,
Quick.
you know, he's going to have to live with that for now. Probably not the only person who's going to come by with a horse today.
Quick.
Here. And into the fortress proper. Oh, I can take away this marker as well. No longer need it.
Whoa.
Right. Back here, alchemy. So if there's an alchemy bench, that implies that there is an alchemist. Is it in here? Ah, it is. Okay. Don't see any herbs or anything around here. Wonder if someone sells it. Do we have any on us? So, let's see here. We have some chamomile dried. Yeah, we don't have any fresh, but we have some dried. And then what else did we need for it? Crafting. Potions. Yeah, sage. Yes, we have a little bit of each. And sage is dried as well. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we have anybody who will sell us anything. I think where they would even be. Maybe up above? No, I think this might be a guardhouse, actually. Yes, okay. Let's just do a little run around here. Who are you? Stable master. Yeah. I think who would even sell it? I mean, apart from an alchemist, obviously. There's a skill teacher here. The skill teacher is Captain Frizzle, unfortunately. Not who we're looking for. Alright, well, I mean, you're getting a dried herb version, I guess. Right. No, we got to change the recipe. Bowman's Brew, Bane Poison, Savior Schnapps, Marigold Decoction, Nighthawk, Dollmaker, Lullaby, Quickfinger, Buck's Blood, Litha No Water, Chamomile Decoction. Okay, add chamomile, boil for 1 turn, grind the sage and add it to the cauldron, finally pour. Oh yeah, I think I remember how to do this one. So, stick the wine in, add the chamomile, while you're doing that, grind the sage, and then you're good to go. Alright, let's do it. So, wine. Then, it's going to be... Wait, how much is it of each? Is it 2 chamomile? Yes, okay, so 1 and then 2. Right. Then this one. Throw it in. And then we're going to move this down. And then we're going to stir this, and then it's just pour. It's not distill. So we'll grind it. Drop it into the cauldron when we're there. Yep. And then we just want to grab a vial and pour. There we go. Got it. And pour. That might be in a turn and a half, but I think this is what we're looking for, right? Yeah, fantastic. That worked.
I should have boiled that sage on a smaller fire.
Probably not going to be that big a deal. Is somebody opening boxes behind us? Kind of sounds like they might be. Oh, I think they're above us. Alright. Cool. So, we needed that. What else did we need for the quest? Change in diet, prayer, and some encouraging words. Well, I'm sure that he can manage the diet. Or his wife can. And the prayer. And probably the encouraging words, so should be fine there. That's another barber's tent. Cool.
Go! Quick!
Right.
Quick!
And then we'll make our way back over to Peter. Probably insensitive to bring the horse, but, you know. We already did it on the way out, so we'll do it again on the way in. Right. Slow ourselves down. And in we are for horse. Right, up here. Let ourselves in. Let ourselves in. Hey, Peter.
Peter, let's talk about how we can help you. I have some suggestions for treatment.
I'm listening.
I'm going to suggest a change in diet first. Yeah, let's do that.
You need to start eating again, even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey, so it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. And soon you'll be as busy as a bee again, and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through. Same as with the honey.
I suppose that makes sense.
Let's now suggest that he, well, let's give him advice on dealing with fear. Let's say don't run from the fight.
Listen, Peter. I know you're worried about the army that's passing through the country. I'm not much of a speaker, but let me tell you something from the heart. If you're scared of Sigismund's soldiers, trust me when I tell you, when it comes down to it, it ends up being a one-on-one fight. And you'd be surprised how much strength and courage you can find when you're backed into a corner. So don't run from your fear. Laugh in its face instead.
I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about Mlada.
Then keep reminding yourself of that. Look at me, a blacksmith's son. Why do you think I am who I am now? Because I decided I'll never turn my back on my loved ones again.
You're right. I mustn't leave Mlada to fend for herself.
Don't run from the fight. Especially the one going on inside your head.
That's good. We could pray as well while we're here. Let's pray.
A bit of prayer won't hurt. Lord, have mercy on Peter here, and lift from him the weight of his affliction. For you have laid upon him this affliction to try him. And you see that Peter, O Lord, endures your trial patiently and without contradiction. Unless you, O Lord, relieve Peter of his illness, no physician in the world can. I beg of you, O Lord, heal his soul and let his body once again find its lost balance. Amen.
Amen.
I'm not going to tell him I cast a spell. I am going to hand over the chamomile decoction now. I just felt if I handed it over first, everything after that point, he's like, I already got the drug. So let's give him it now.
You should drink the chamomile decoction.
Ooh, I have some strong stuff on me anyway. Oh, you can have the strong stuff then. You can only have one of them, but, you can have it.
Great. Another potion.
This one will help you sleep. Once your body gets used to sleeping at night and staying awake during the day, you'll feel much better. You'll see. Proper sleep will chase away the gloom. And if restlessness tries to take hold of you again, your body will have the strength to fight it. Every morning you'll be stronger and stronger until you're able to work again.
We'll see about that.
I'm not going to tell my cast to spell. That's not useful.
Well then, I've tried my best, and I hope it's helped at least a little. I'll come back in a few days and see how you and Ladder are doing.
Oh, we have to wait a few days on this one as well? Now we have multiple quests that are like, wait a few days. Can I just ask her for the stone? I tried to cure Peter.
I examined Peter, found out what I could, and tried to cure him. I'll come back to see you in a few days. Until then, it's hard to say how things will turn out.
Thank you. I'll pray for you and for Peter's recovery.
Besides praying, don't forget about the chamomile decoctions.
I won't. Thank you very much, Henry. I hope things turn out all right. Farewell.
That was firmly a, I'm not giving you the Thunderstone until he's better. That's what she was actually saying. Alright, well, I don't know what to do now, because now we have 2 quests that say wait, like, a few days. Guess we could go grab that quest in the fortress while we're here. Yeah. Let's head out to do that. Alright. Cool. So, past here.
Go!
Let's go. While we're doing this, I do want to apologize. There's going to be a lack of episode. Well, there was a lack of episodes, and then there's going to be a couple days without one again. Just due to how schedules have worked out, and I need to go away with less time than I would need to prepare for a couple of days. But things should go back to normal end of this week, in theory. Normal being 1 episode a day, in theory. But yes, apologies for that, but yeah. We'll, where's the person who's got the quest over here? Yes, we'll try and get back as soon as we can to normal schedules. Hello, Huntsman.
Good day. What would you like?
What goes on in the forest?
What goes on in the forest, Huntsman?
There are poachers prowling in the woods, a band led by this ginger-headed muck of Marshowitz. They've been causing trouble for quite some time, but now they've really overdone it.
What happened?
They killed a rare white roebuck that lived in our woods. Killed and skinned it. Sir Peter of Pisek put a bounty on their heads. The bounty's yours if you help me track them down.
Who are these poachers?
Do you know any more about these poachers?
They're led by some fella called Mark of Marshowitz, and they fancy themselves some kind of a brotherhood. From what I've heard, they showed up in the village below the castle a couple of times trying to sell venison. The guards always sent them packing. Our knacker, Wolfram, was the only one who talked to them.
Tell me about the white roebuck.
I must say, I've never seen a white roebuck before.
It's an exceedingly rare animal. It was beautiful. Its hide was white as snow. Sir Peter forbade hunting it, but I wouldn't have even if I could. Killing an animal like that is bad luck.
Do you think the knacker is involved?
That knacker, Wolfram, do you think he had anything to do with the dead roebuck and the poachers?
Oh, he has a dishonorable profession, true enough, and he sells hides and meat wherever he can. But having the gall to work with poachers, I don't think so. He's on thin enough ice as it is, being a knacker and all. If his lordship found out he had anything to do with it, he'd have him hanged. But he might know something about that band.
I'll help you with them.
All right, Huntsman. I'll try to track the poachers down. Maybe they haven't sold the hide yet, and I'll be able to find it.
Excellent. And if you mete out capital punishment on the spot, all the better. Every member of that band carries a squirrel tail on them. Probably a badge of their hunting prowess. Bring them to me as evidence.
Where should I look for these poachers?
Ah, that's the hard part. I'm sure they have a hideout in the woods around here, but you'll have to track them down yourself. If you don't know what to do, you can try to get something out of the knacker.
Thanks for the advice.
God be with you.
Alrighty then. Let's just see what kind of area we've got to look for here. Okay. It's a reasonably large area. Oh, we have 2 quests that are yellow. Ah, that's not going to be confusing at all. Right, let's go and find out what the knacker knows. Right.
Nice and slow.
Out here, we're looking for B.
Quick.
There we go. Somewhere along here, we should have the knacker. Alright, well, time to get off the horse. Never mind. Time to try and figure out how I get into here. Hey, you.
Good day to you.
Do you know anything about the local poachers?
I heard you might know something about the band of poachers hiding out in the woods. A band led by some Mach of Marshowitz. Ginger-headed.
What? Who told you such a thing?
The huntsman.
Dobrosh, the huntsman. He sent me to track them down and get rid of them.
I see. It's about the white Roebuck. I'm surprised somebody didn't shoot it long time ago. Such a hide would fetch a king's ransom.
How do you know these poachers?
How come you know those poachers?
What are you trying to say? Just because I'm a knacker, don't mean I'm a poacher too, you donkey. I saw them in the village a few times trying to peddle venison. That's all.
When did you last see them?
When was the last time you saw those poachers?
Not long ago. A couple of days, I reckon. One of them was snooping around the village. The night watchman drove him off.
Where are they holed up?
Do you know where their hideout is?
Maybe. What's in it for me?
I'll put a good word in for you with the huntsman.
What do you think? If you help me, I'll put in a good word for you with the huntsman. You could surely use that, being a knacker.
All right, then. I heard they're brothers. And they're led by that Mach fella. But they didn't look like kin to me. They surely ain't no livy livers, though. They're pretty frightening looking. Maybe that's why Dobrosh would rather sit his arse in a castle instead of searching for them in the woods.
Do you know where they're hiding?
I ain't sure. But it's definitely somewhere in the valley near the water. In the direction of Rabush. That's where they always came from. And if I was a poacher, that's where I'd be hiding.
All right. That'll help my search.
Listen, lad. I know you said you were doing this for Dobrosh, but if you find that white hide at your camp and bring it to me, I'll pay you more than that pinch purse of a huntsman. I know some people, and I'd be able to sell that thing for, well, a lot.
That would be poaching.
If I sold you that hide, it would make me a poacher too.
Nobody would find out. Anyway, think of me if you find that hide. It was good to see you, my friend.
I'll consider it. Hello.
God be with you. What do you need?
Never mind.
God be with you.
I was mostly seeing whether I could find out any information about the knacker from him, but no, I can't. Also, I can't leave out that door. The same door that I tried to enter in previously. It's still locked. Crazy. Right, let's have a look at the area that's been suggested. Where are we? It's up there. Huh. Yeah, I did see, by the way, they released a hardcore mode for this a while back, and the only reason I bring it up is they, in that mode, you can put on, like, lots of different things. I think one of them is, like, it takes away all the quest markers or something, and you have to find things via the descriptions in-game. I'm just gonna say, I don't think I would finish the... I don't think I would actually be able to finish the game for some of it. I would have to do the main quest. I get so lost with the quest marker, I just don't see how it's feasible. Yeah, I think I'm just completely out of it on that one. But anyway. A person? Who are you? You're a hired hand. Oh. Was this acceptable for you to like be praying? Alright. Oh yeah, Mutt. I forgot Mutt. Okay, if I shout, do you think Mutt's gonna hear me?
Heal.
Oh, there we go. That worked. I forgot we left Mutt back at the other place. Oh, yeah, we definitely needed to grab Mutt. Well worth it. And once we get a little bit further into the woods, I'll reopen the map and see if we've got a proper area to search. A little bit further in here. Oh, is that it? Wait, which A am I going for? Alright, we're about to hit it. Okay, good. Ooh, what's going on here? Right.
What do you say, girl?
Hello.
For fuck's sake!
Help! Somebody!
Come on, fight me. And again.
Son of a bitch!
Ow. He changed his attack direction at last second. Ow.
It's a slaughter!
Okay, heal, 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 heal. Right. Okay, got a good hit in there.
Show your stuff.
Alright. And again. That way it's down. Now it's one-on-one. These are better sword fighters than the guys in the tournament who we fought, as in like the tournament we fought as part of the quest for sword fighting. Yeah, they're actually like significantly better. They changed their direction at the last second. It's yeah, it's not good for our health. Right, stick that away. Now we're going to loot them while we're here. Ooh, so what's the strip die? Legend has it this die will help you undress many a wench. Ah, it's what it sounded like. Ooh, Bavarian plate legs sell for a lot. Alright, we'll take them. And then the other guy we killed? This one. Okay, we'll grab the groschen, the sweet pancake. They love their pancakes, bandits. Right. Hello.
Sweet Virgin Mary! I thought I was a goner. A little longer and I'd... No, best not to think about it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Happy to help.
Really, it was nothing. The main thing is you're safe.
All thanks to you. Here, take this. A keepsake. And thank you again.
5 groschen, huh? Okay. Cool. Also, we leveled up to 22. And we got a vitality level up. So that'd be... Alright, we're already max level vitality. We've already got everything in vitality. Let's see. When your health drops below 25 points in combat, you gain a bonus to strength and agility. And stamina regenerates. And we get the health from, like, Die Hard. Yeah, that seems like that's really worth it. Main level. We get nothing for, like, anything new, right? Yeah, no level is going to get us any new perks. Cool. We didn't just select from the ones that we have available now. Armor being stronger at all times is good, actually. Charisma's higher than 20, your armor's 15 higher, though. That, I think, is actually what we want, yeah. So our armor is going to go up. Is there an armor stat? Yeah, there we go. There's armor stat. So if I take this, so we go from 15, 48, 40 in the middle row. Oh, every bit of armor goes up by 15. Wow. That's incredible. We're now, like, actually kind of armored. That's good. Do we have any more? Yeah, we have some marigold decoctions. That's what I was looking for. Just drink another one here. So this is roughly where they are. So I'm reckoning they've got to be up here somewhere. We're looking for the stuff on the trees as well. If there's anything like around one of them. Right. Nothing on that one. What was his exact clue? Poachers are holed up somewhere near the water in the woods along the road to Roebuck. Alright, and that's where we are, right? Yeah, so they're either... Well, they're probably not here, so they're probably in here. We're near the water. Alright. We'll just go along the edge. Oh, they must be here, right? That looks like... Yeah, if I was going to hole up somewhere, I'd hole up in a place that's got an actual, like, proper building. No one suggested we would speak with these guys, but I just want to see. Do you reckon we can? Here's where they are. They're just poachers. They're unlikely to be that much of a threat in combat. Or you wouldn't think they would be anyway. Because if they were, then they probably wouldn't be a poacher. Right. So we're going to try a new tactic. We're just going to walk in.
Those must be the poachers I'm looking for.
Hello there. It does have it marked as an enemy camp, but... Hey.
Turn around right now and get the hell out of here.
White deer.
Intruder!
I'm
Get
looking for
over
a
here!
hide from a rare white Roebuck. And I think you know something about it.
Kurva! They're onto us! Kill him!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. We tried. I got trapped on the thing and it lost me who I was locked onto.
Hey! Get him! I'm all yours!
Oh, I did have the Master Strike. I just cancelled it halfway through, apparently.
Enough! Leave me be!
Okay.
You're not going anywhere until I say so. You're not going anywhere until I say so.
Alright. It didn't work twice, so I gave up, basically. Right. Loot. So we need to grab that and the squirrel tail. That's alright. Where's the next one? Poacher? Grab that. Painkiller brew, bandage, and the poacher squirrel tail. Also, I think we did some kind of parry in that fight. It definitely looked like we did some kind of parry, which is a new mechanic for me. It's probably something we've been explained before, but it definitely looked like it was more than a Master Strike. Because it definitely destroyed that guy. Anyway. It's alright. Bread. In here, let's see what you got. That looks... Well, I guess it's not the white deer, necessarily. I was going to say, it looks like a deer. Hey, Mutt.
Look what I have for you.
I have some mutton for you. It's not rotting. I don't know why you would say that. Right. Yeah, don't... Well, I'll grab the dried food. No reason to let it go to waste. A poacher's map. I'm going to follow the map to get where I need... Oh, no. There's the butt. There's the,
That's the hide.
hide.
Now to bring it back to the huntsman. Or to Wolfram.
No, I was going to the huntsman. The other thing, though, is we now have a map. Let's have a look at that map, then. So it shows... Oh, it shows hunting spots around Sukdal. Oh. I thought it was going to be like some kind of treasure map, but no. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, and the Aqua Vitalis recipe we got before. Cool. Right. That's revealed these things on my map, then. These hunting spots. No. Okay, we still have to go around and get them manually anyway, so... Fine. Oh.
Well, I'll be... It looks like the white Roebuck wasn't alone after all.
I was gonna... I don't know why in my head I was like, if we kill it, then we can take one of the white hides back to each of them. And I'm like, no, let's not do that. I think it's just approving of what we did there. Let's give us a little nod. I was sure the path was over here somewhere, by the way. Oh, there we go. Hello, horse. It didn't appear behind us because it was close enough already to just move from where it was, I think. You hear those trees creak?
Go! Go!
Getting spooked by all sorts of things.
Go!
Right. Let's just cross the field.
Ja!
It is right here after all. Farmers probably don't appreciate this very much, but the farmers aren't here, are they? Right. All the way over here. And definitely not taking it back to the knacker.
Quick!
Aiming to take it back to the huntsman. So, oh, cannot take a shortcut. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Right. In here.
Easy.
And
Nice and slow.
get off the horse.
Whoa.
Wonderful. In here. Hey, huntsman. You back here? Must be upstairs, right? Oh yeah, we also have a bed here. Oh, he's like outside-ish? Oh, okay. So he's this way. Then this way. Then this way. Then up the stairs. Here? That's our bedroom, I think. I might be a little lost. I don't know how we got there. That's our bedroom. That's just a random bedroom we're just opening the doors to now. Yep, just open the door to every bedroom. Completely lost. How about this one? Alright, that's quite clearly a shrine of some kind. Again, not the way outside. Oh, hello. Managed to avoid running into him properly there.
You do remember the promise we made, don't you?
It was one mass. I hardly reckon I'll face damnation for that.
You promised that if we can't be together here on Earth, we'd be together after death.
I'm
What?
telling you, it was just one mass.
You don't care about us at all. Why did you marry that old battle axe anyway?
Oh no. This is not a conversation we should be privy to. Also, I figured out the way to how to get to where we need to go. I just thought you would come back in there for a second. We go up this way. Wait, he's down from where we are? Oh, in which case he must be down. Where did he go? Oh, he's walking back into the castle here. Ah, hello. I have that white Roebuck's hide for you.
I found the white hide.
Oh, thank God for that, at least. And what about the poachers? Did you take care of them too? Do you have their squirrel badges for me?
Aye. I've got some.
Well, that's even better news. The reward's yours. Thanks, friend. You did me a huge service.
There's another white Roebuck.
On my way here, I saw another snow white Roebuck by the water.
But that means there are two of them. I was sure there must be more of them. There's no way I'd come across one so often. But for such a miracle to happen in our forest of all places, it must be a sign from God. Thanks for letting me know.
Oh, by the way, the knacker wanted to buy the hide from me. I'm going to sell him out.
When I talked to the knacker, he urged me to sell him the hide.
I might have known. It's good you didn't listen to him.
What are you going to do about him?
Unfortunately, wanting to get your hands on something isn't a crime. And such talk from Wolfram is no surprise. But I'll keep my eye on him. Thanks for telling me. You're an honest fella.
Glad to help.
Farewell.
I think it's literally a crime.
What? Who left the door open?
Oh, time to go. Oh yeah, him wanting to buy the hide, that's not a crime. Me leaving the door open, oh, now he's out to get me. Now I'm done for. Oh dear. Anyway, oh, hello.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Cool. Anyway, what crime do I think it is? I think it is probably him trying to buy stolen goods. I think that's probably the crime. I think trying to solicit stolen goods, something like that. I'm sure you could find something I'm fairly certain that that's a crime. Like, if you were to go to somebody, hey, I'm not saying that I want you to steal something from this guy, right? But if you happen to have it, I would buy it. That is kind of like, I'm fairly certain that's not allowed, right? It's just a wink wink and a nudge nudge away from it being like fully a crime. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. And again, apologies. I said this earlier, but apologies that there won't be an episode for a couple of days, but it should go back to normal end of the week. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.